That would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Yeah. That was the reason why I said that the Witcher's used to dealing with the snarky nature of mages. Because they usually are. Ah, so I got relic oil. A relic oil is that's the monster classification of a golem. It's a relic. It's essentially a magical construct. I think it also works on elementals as well, which that is technically an earth elemental, but it's a construct where elementals can also exist naturally. I think this is a sword. That might be something as well. Not 100% certain on that one. There was also a chest over here. Ah, just had a runestone. So, looks like we need to go up. Looks like the stairs busted away. Following the beautiful elven architecture further along.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No idea.
I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
So, I'm gonna take the left passage. So Geralt can actually see and sense creatures from above the ground. So we're deep below the ground, but there are still creatures above the ground. That's how
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly.
Oh.
I have a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Interesting. Later. So that is the way I'm supposed to go, so I want to go this way. Does that mean there's a golem here? There must be another golem here.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Got that feeling again?
Ah. Oh, this is a gargoyle. We haven't fought gargoyles. No, I believe I did fight a gargoyle before.
Great.
Oh, that hurt. So this is another construct. So I should... Again, I could have had relic oil. Ow! These guys are a little tougher, but not so bad. So, you could help out any day. Ah. Let's put that back on. Get out of the way. Didn't go far enough, apparently, to dodge his ability. And still didn't go far enough. So I'm trying to use just a slight step out of the way to increase my DPS, and it's causing me to not get far enough away when he does that stomp move. But, oh, so we haven't fought one of these gargoyles yet. Elemental
Look, they're
essence.
opening. Let's go.
Ah.
Gavella Glan.
So what were you guarding? I wonder. Oh. This might have been the actual passageway that is no longer available anymore. Some arrows that I could be using instead of just the normal unlimited amount of bolts. So yeah, we did get access to special arrows, which I don't have a high enough level. Wow, those are some powerful weapons. I find that maybe if you went down the talent path for the bow, for the crossbow, it doesn't do nearly enough damage to warrant its use, other than to mess with flyers. But there are definitely an interesting array of bolts. I have to find this, but it's not nearly as good. I'm gonna just put it on to find out what it looks like. Ooh, looks about as bad as it thought it would. But there are different types of arrows, like The split bolts will literally split into 2 different bolts. I think they'll either hit 2 different targets, or they might actually hit the same target just twice. Broadhead bolts do more damage. They cause bleeding. There's also tracker bolts, bait bolts, which have different abilities and effects. The tracker bolts should allow me to track. I've never actually used them. I haven't really had a reason to use them. And then the bait bolts, I think, can be used to lure a monster.
Look, it worked. Come on.
So, through another portal. So, this area was specifically set up to have
Look,
us...
we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
be...
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
That area was specifically designed to be a security measure. But it looks like the Wild Hunt was able to completely bypass it by just teleporting to the other side of this open area, which it looks like we could just crawl through anyway.
Wild Hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Mage's sentries.
So there
They
were
didn't come here for a friendly
2
chat
more
with the elf.
golems.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
So, 2 golems here. It looks like there was another 3rd one up here, so they just froze them solid and destroyed them. So there wasn't a 4th? Actually, I'm wondering how I'm doing on... Oh, I've got plenty of honeycombs, which it looks like I'm using first, and then I've got water as a backup. And I've got swallow for if things get a little dicey in combat. Oh, there's the 4th one, which again, they
Froze
just
them
froze
before they
it.
could attack.
Man, they came in and just wrecked the house. So they didn't get too far. It's the navigator. But there were more
Isa.
heroes. 10 to them. Okay, no time to lose.
Ren!
I'm definitely glad I turned on the subtitles to translate the languages. It doesn't always translate though, apparently. Oh, you open gateways to very cold places.
What is this?
The White Frost. Mage from the Hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest Surge. Stand at my side. Darian Annoy!
So,
Ready.
Stay close.
you created a bubble that would keep us from not freezing to death. I have a feeling that something more is going to be coming out of those portals. This seems too easy for just a walk.
Hey,
We
Nicola!
are now trying to seal that rift.
We must close them!
Want me to go?
I'll do it! Just cover me!
Okay. Oh, yep. So there is more. Come on. Oh, yep. Going outside the circle hurts. Going outside the circle definitely hurts. These are a little bit faster than opponents, so we want to be a little bit faster. Come on, get inside. You are dead. So these are the hounds of the Wild Hunt.
Hangal Scamina!
So that's just the monster blood.
I'm beginning to think we might make it.
That's 1 down and 2 more to go. Alright. So we're gonna wander over to this central area again. Fight. Let's see, there's a chest over there. Might be able to get that later.
Hey, Nicola!
Going to be sealing it again. Yep. Tons. I know. You need to just deal with crap as it comes, mate. So that's 3 down. The 2 pooping out. That's crossed. 2 down. Looks like that's taken care of.
Just one more.
Back in the hole. Loot. Man. Freezes so quickly. Oh, and you've barely taken... You've taken a small scratch. But not too bad. Let's put on a Corrin again, get a little shield. Absorb some of that damage. Closing it out.
Missed it.
And we will just try to deal with them as they come along. Looks like that is effective. And one more. Ow. Come on. Come inside. Looks like... Okay. So we have successfully cleared them out. And she should be exhausted.
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
So as stated before, I think numerous times,
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
power uses... To draw on the power uses energy. This power exists within essentially the planet. She's opening the door. We'll loot stuff as we go and explain the power itself. So the power is drawn from the elements. From the planet itself, from the air, the water, fire, and earth. But the power itself also requires stamina and force of will in order to direct it and control it. So it's very tiring on mages to use it. So the larger the amount that you're using, the more tiring it is. To do what she just did requires a lot of the power, which is why she almost fainted. But to her credit, she then recovered and was able to still continue
Thanks
to
for
use
your
magic.
help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
So that's the way we have to go, but I noticed a crack in the wall. Oh, that has got some nasty stuff in it though. Ow. And that's what happens when you get too close when you do it. You set yourself on fire. So, what is here? Oh, chest.
That stench. Damn it.
Foglet. Blade is damaged. I didn't have to take much to deal with you. My blade is damaged. So my silver sword has taken quite the beating. Do I have a blade repair kit? I do. How much are you down? You are down to 50% durability. So I'm actually going to be using 40% to repair you right back up. keep your damage up and keep you from breaking on me in a pivotal moment. So what was this foglet guarding? Skellig Camberson, flesh and decoction, some money, cavalry armor, and some random stuff. Not bad. Put this away. Learn out that. So we drop down. This. Ooh, and sneaky little bugger chest right there. Alright, we can pass now. Alright. And it looks... What is that? It looks like you're frozen. Is that someone frozen, or is that just a shield? Okay, let's definitely save. This is probably going to be a battle with it. Oh yeah, he was using a shield. To make him invincible to ranged attacks, I'm assuming. Is this the navigator? Or is this just another person? One of his guards that was next to him.
You're stubborn, Dwan.
So the word Dwan means human.
I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
So. Alright. We gotta deal with Nithral. Giant axe-wielding. Oh!
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Ah, so he brought in some more hounds. So he's using a shield to bring in hounds of hunt. These should be more than easy enough. Ah, I just need to not get close to them. Hit his shield. Alright. Oh, did you heal yourself? Bastard. Alright. Dodge you. Nope. You decided to use
Another rift!
Rift.
You'll regret that!
Just heal these fast. Come on. Okay, you only healed yourself half this time. I have learned how to play this game, boyo. You're dead.
Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily.
Potion from
Let's look around.
Now,
If my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Argenian Curious. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. Yeah, I will get to that in a second. There is stuff to loot. Horse blinders. Ah, brilliant. Elemental oil is also useful. Maybe. Oh, I guess there is actual elemental oil then. Useful versus elementals. Actually, we can check the beastery really quick. So that's beasts, elementia. So gargoyles and golems, they're elementals. Alright then. So are the hounds. Their Haxie deals with them quite well. That's, I did not know. So elemental oil is the thing that works on them. They're also useful. Anything from the wild hunted, I think dimeridium bombs work quite well on them. And elementals themselves are also susceptible to dimeridium bombs. Dimeridium, I believe I've talked about before, even in The Witcher 3, but dimeridium is essentially an anti-magic metal. It's an ore that can be refined and mixed with iron to create an alloy. Many of the individuals in the north use it as essentially mage's handcuffs. If a mage is essentially shackled with a dimeridium metal object, they can no longer perform magic. So this Dimeridium is very much anthema to magic, which is why the Dimeridium bombs are useful versus the elementals. Yeah, so and these are just constructs. So they're brought to magic with magic, or brought to life by magic, by the Order Guard Magic Laboratories. The same thing with golems, except for golems are a little bit more intelligent. Hounds of the Wild Hunt, Necrophages, Foglets. Yeah, they're nasty little buggers. So they're, yeah, moon dust. And Necrophage Oil, Water Hags, Northwind. Oh, that must, I think that's a Northwind bomb is a freezing bomb. And then we haven't encountered that other oil. But we should be able to look at Skella Gambleson. So this is a piece of light armor. Don't know if we've encountered any medium. I'm currently wearing a medium armor. I don't know if we've encountered any heavy armor though. So that's another medium. That's what we just got from the Wild Hunt guy, but that's a level 16 armor. Wow. Some blades, which I am... sadly that Mastercrafted Silver Sword is a significantly higher level than I am. Bugger. No new steel swords and no new trousers. Alright. Then we've got Alchemy. Then we've got Dancing Star. Produces a fiery explosion that can cause nearby opponents to start burning. Destroys monster nests. That'll be useful to have just for the monster nest. And we got a bunch of sulfur from killing the hounds from the Wild Hunt and the constructs. So I'm just going to quickly make that really quick. It'll be it'll be useful to have for the monster nests. Can't make any more decoctions. Can make oils though. So the elemental oil we can make. This affects the gargoyles. Oh, we can make Hangman's Venom. Because we only have 4 of those. I need more blowballs. They basically look like dandelions. They probably are dandelions, they're just called blowballs. For the necrophage oil. So the relic oil we haven't... I think that might be vampires. Oh, and I only have 4, so I have to choose between Spectre oil and Hangman's. Oh no, vampires have their own oil. Do cool water. Apparently I've collected some of that. So I'm going to make... Yeah, I need to find the normal beast oil to make the enhanced version. I think I'm going to make the Hangman's oil first. Relic oil, I need more mistletoe. I need more Arenaria. Vampires, I need Ducal water. Maribor Forest. Accelerates the generation of adrenaline points. I need more Drowner tongues. Interesting. Definitely have to continue that idea. We do have 1 character point. I think I'll just increase the number of points in this. Need 8 total in order to advance to the next tier, so definitely worthwhile. So, yeah. Time slowed, that's lame. Each bolt that hits the target adds adrenaline. Increases crit chance, and then increases crit hits dealt with crossbow. Disable monster special abilities for 5 seconds. See, that's not very... It's not very interesting. Arrow deflection, fleet-footed, counterattack, deadly precision. Yeah, instantly kill people, but I'm just going to add more to the... Oh, did I not accept? Oh, did I take you? I did. Upgrade ability. Oh, I must have done something else. So, strong attack damage is increased by 20% and adrenaline point gain increased by 4%. So I'm definitely keeping the Axie on there, because that helps with Jedi mind tricks. Oh, are there any more chests? We have missed? It looks like there are a bunch of things down here. Spirit is always useful. Some olives for some food. There's another message. So this must be his actual lab.
Alright, let's watch this message.
Cyril, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Some witches, the bog witches.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Didn't mention them earlier. Why?
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant then. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Mages.
Now, after I safely led you through the cave.
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
Mm-hmm. Can't imagine where that comes from.
Yeah, sorceresses usually withhold specific portions of their information in order to get what they want. Kira wanted to come here. She's told us as much. Apparently the elf had promised her something for her help, and she wanted to see if whatever it was is here. So, yeah, that's a thing that exists, but then on top of it, so she withheld the information. That would have caused Geralt to go in a different direction.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
So whatever it was actually was an outside force that wasn't expecting a well-trained mage that could enter their dreams consciously. That could do that at will and protect themselves from being invaded in their dreams.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
So yeah.
Why do we even
quest
come?
for Ciri? items of